Hi, my name's Jack. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to discuss if lookalike audiences are worth running on your Facebook advertising campaigns in 2023. First of all, what is a lookalike audience? It's essentially a list of people which you have told Facebook to go and find another group similar to that core list. So you've got, let's say, 10,000 people that have purchased your product. You can actually tell Facebook, assuming that you've tracked that within the platform, go and find people who are similar to that list of 10,000 purchases. So if they're similar, they're going to have the same type of interest, they're going to be categorized the same sort of demographics, they're going to have the same type of behavior. So these are all factors that Facebook will be able to match. And based on that, they're going to be quite high intent. So they don't know about your brand. It's not a retargeting audience. However, they match the same type of profile as someone who has responded well to your business. Therefore, they should in theory be very high intent, and they should be very efficient in terms of the amount of people you need to reach to get a strong result. And this can be the case, and it typically is the case. So we do use lookalike audiences for our clients from time to time. It depends on the client, on what they're marketing and why we're using a retargeting audience. So it can be great, especially if you've got a list of, let's say, 10,000 sales, like I mentioned, and that's tracked in the platform. Or alternatively, we upload a list of 10,000 purchases and Facebook will match a percentage of them. That is a great audience to create a lookalike off and then target them. However, there's a few reasons why we don't rely on lookalike audiences, and we won't be relying on them that much going into 2023. So the first reason is that a lookalike audience is not scalable. You can't scale that audience. You can't spend more money through it. So it starts off as like a 1%, and then you can go 2%, 3%, all the way through to 10% in terms of how similar that lookalike is to the core audience that you provided. So a 1% is going to be a lot more similar and a lot better, let's say, than a 10%. Now, of course, when we go to 10%, we've got a larger audience, so they're bigger. Bigger number of people we can target. But there's still a limit. So the more you spend through these campaigns, let's say you start at £100 a day and then you try and spend 2,000, 5,000 a day through this lookalike audience, the efficiency might start very high because you've got a few sales and they're really high intent, they're great people, but then suddenly it drops off because you're spending too much through that audience. Your frequency is going to go up. So you need to be aware that this audience is not going to give you longevity. It's not going to scale correctly. Instead, that same money spent testing creatives and campaign types for a broad audience or for your main winning list of interest, let's say, that is going to give you more efficiency long term because you can scale into it. Again, that's why broad is such a great audience, because there is infinite scalability in the sense that once you get the campaigns right, we can really push budgets through them without that fear of running out of people and burning through our lookalike. So the times that we do use a lookalike audience is going to be if we have just a budget cap. Let's say we're only able to spend £100 a day or £200 a day for a client. We might add in a lookalike to help with the efficiency of the campaign mix overall. So we've still got most of our money going through, let's say, a broad audience. Then we add in some lookalike campaigns with our winning creatives, and this can help get more efficiency, but we're never going to rely on them and we're never going to expect them to do the heavy lifting, because when we inevitably spend more money through them, we know that it's going to break. Okay, it's fragile. It's a lot less likely to give us that longevity, like I mentioned, that we're looking for. So we can use it as a tool to help with efficiency and pull our overall average CPA down slightly when they do work well. However, it's not something that we're going to rely on. So into 2023, when we're marketing for our clients, we're putting our focus and the most of our budgets on a broad audience rather than something like a lookalike audience. Again, the more you expand that lookalike audience, the less efficient it's probably going to become. So when you start getting a larger inventory of, let's say, we bump it up to 10%, we've got a lot more people to target. However, they're going to respond less favorably than that 1%. So that's why we like to keep it as a lower percentage, let's say, but we like to spend less through it and put most of our focus on our broad campaigns. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below if you use lookalike audiences regularly, if there's something that you have tested out and they work very, very well. Is this something you rely on, or are you actually looking at the cold audience campaigns and specifically broad marketing going into 2023? Let me know. I'll be really interested. Please like and subscribe, click the bell notification to get new videos notified as soon as I upload them. And that said, I will see you in the next one. Thanks.